Welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It is 2,000 points. Leviathan Tyranids against the Aeldari. It's a rare combination on the channel. Usually I'm running one of the two, and it's not often that they collide, but we're forced to in this situation. This is a fight for the grand final here. So the winner of this game will go through to the grand final of our season 13 battle reports, and the loser of this battle will be knocked out. So it could be the Aeldari that go through, or it could be the horror of the Leviathan Tyranids making it through to the grand final. So do check out the games that we've already played, some of the best games of 40k and some of the best games of 10th edition that we've ever played on the channel. All of them unpredictable and all of them pretty close games as well. So they are spread over here on YouTube and on YouTube channel membership. So do join us to check out all of the games. So for the Aeldari, aspect host is the detachment being taken. And then in no particular order, we've got the Avatar of Cain across here, and we're going by the latest points update from Games Workshop. Fugan and 5 Fire Dragons, they'll usually go inside a Wave Serpent with a twin Bright Lance on top. We have 1 Spirit Seer, 1 Warlock Skyrunner, then a Falcon, and inside that will usually be Janezar and 5 Banshees, and the Exarch taking an Executioner. We have 2 Wraith Lords, a double Bright Lance, double Flamer, and the Glaive. Then 2 squads of the Wind Rider jet bikes, both of those squads taking Shuriken Cannons and squads of 3. 3 Shroud Runners, the sniper bikes. Then 2 squads of 3 Shining Spears, Star Lance being taken on the Exarch Shuriken Cannon as well. 2 squads of 3. And then Striking Scorpions are back, the new sculpts from Games Workshop. So 2 squads of 5, Exarch in each squad taking the Claw option for close combat. That is the list for the Aeldari. We have a commander and sub-commander. So Chris Comiskey in charge for this one, as major Aeldari collector and fan. So we have put him onto the Avatar of Cain. He's just recently painted up his own one of those. So he is on the Avatar for this game. And then a sub-commander, one of the Autarch supporters on the channel, will be Lee C. And we'll put him onto Fugan across here. So that's commander and sub-commander allocated. I have 11 gold level Patreons to assist. Plenty of them are Aeldari players. The near side, Lee C, Nicholas Lucas, Michael German, Ray Cross, Longbow BB, Chris Comiskey, Sparks, Martin, aka Vagabond, Darth Window, and Plum Hammer. And we'll use their dice at some critical point during this knockout game. So that's the list for the Aeldari. Can they do it? That's the big question. We shall see. We'll take a look at the Leviathan Tyranids next. So 2,000 points of Leviathan Tyranids. Mike Walker will take command. He's commanded them before and led them well, but a tough enough task here against the Aeldari in this game. Before we go through the list, for discount 40k and beyond for gaming accessories and other ranges, do check out gamingfigures.com, link for them below. If you're in the Middlesbrough direction, middle of England, you can pop in and see them. They've got a great store, a great gaming area there as well, so I'll leave a link for their website and also their Facebook page as well. And then for painting commission work, for armies, units, characters and so on, it is RW Studios. Do check them out. Link for them in the video description below. For the Tyranids, it's Vanguard Onslaught is the detachment, so the stealthy detachment being taken. We have a Prime, a winged Prime, and he will join 6 of the melee bioweapon Tyranid warriors, 2 Screamer Killers, 2 Tyrannocyte drop pods, then along the back line here, the Norn Emissary, the one with the 4+ invulnerable save. We have a Tyrannofex of Rupture Cannon. Then we have the Hive Tyrant here. It's Typhon, Butcher of the 18th. He is taking the Monstrous Lash Whip and Bone Sword, and then also a heavy barbed Strangler, I think it's called. Yeah, it's a Strangleform Cannon. It's the anti-medium infantry weapon. He'll be bodyguarded by 3 Tyrant Guard. Then Neurogaunts, squad of 11 of those. And then onto the stealthy infiltrating units. We have 3 individual Lictors. We have Death Leaper, the character Lictor and souped up version. And then 3 squads of Von Ryan's Leapers, so 3 squads of 3 of those. Commander and sub-commander have been allocated, so he's arrived just in time. One of the new supporters on the channel, at gold level Patreon and Phoenix Sword level. So it's Ben Smith. So big shout out to him. He collects Hive Fleet Leviathan as well as Blood Angels. So a perfect fit here as he debuts his support on the channel. So Ben Smith in command. And we'll put him onto Typhon here for this game. And then another Tyranid player, Dave Humphreys. He plays Imperial Knights and Tyranids amongst other factions, but going with the larger theme for Tyranids, we'll put him onto the Norn Emissary here for this battle. So that's one of the All-Tark supporters on the channel. And then an extra Patreon over here, so Nate Miller, Ben Smith, Connor Collins, Gareth Wallace, Carl Roden, Michael Fry, Sam Hermes, Dave Humphreys, Midnight Miniatures, Blood Angels Prime, Chris Heim, and Ite Miara. So we will call upon their dice at some critical point during the game. And a big shout out to our Patreon supporters, as it means we can create better reports like this and keep the content coming. So a big shout out and thanks to them. And for the channel members as well, do join us and support us if you can. At whichever tier, it's greatly appreciated. It means we can keep this content coming. That is both of the lists. We will now take a look at scenario and deployment next. So we have a scenario. The primary mission is Linchpin, the twist is Adapt or Die, and the deployment zone is Sweeping Engagement. So Sweeping Engagement is the long table edges with the stepped deployment. So the orange dice marking the deployment zone for the Eldar, and then Mike's used the green dice across the other side to mark the deployment zone for the Leviathan Tyranids. There's 5 objectives on the board, 1 in the middle, and 1 on each flank. 1 just tucked in the terrain here, 1 next to the containers over there. We each have a home objective. Mine I've just blue tacked on top of the building here, but that's the edge or the zone for that. We'll measure out from the base as well, 3 inches. So it being up there is not going to be a problem. And Mike's is just the other side of the containers, 6 inches in from the table edge across the other side. For Adapt or Die, twice in the game, you can discard a secondary and draw a fresh one. Useful for cycling through the secondaries. And then for Linchpin, it all revolves around the Linchpin, which is your home objective. Turn 2 onwards, if you don't control home objective, you'll get 3 points for every other objective that you control on the board. If you do control home objective, you'll get 3 points for the home objective, and then 5 points for every other objective that you control on the table. It is capped per turn to a maximum of 15 points. So it is pretty crucial you anchor the home objective and protect it. Both sides will want to do that. But equally important will be the control of those no man's land objectives. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. And there's another thing to clarify, that is for the Leviathan Tyranids. There are 2 upgrades that have been taken. So Hunting Grounds, which is a disruption for reserves arriving, that's gone on to the Tyranid Prime. And then Neuro Node is on the Hive Tyrant. And that's going to let him do, before we roll up to see who goes first, it will let him do a redeploy of up to 3 of the Vanguard units. So those options are available with those enhancements. So both armies ready to go. We'll now start alternating place units on the board next. To mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mat is from gamemat.eu, 60 by 44 inches in size. You can get this mat single-sided, double-sided, different sizes, and also with the grid lines printed on to mark out deployment zones, and very useful for secondaries and so on during the game. So do check out gamemat.eu for suppliers of battle mats. Also pre-painted terrain sets available from them. I've taken their industrial terrain set, which is most of the terrain on this board, and then I've colour adjusted it to match in with their mat. Also featuring the Warp Portal, which is an individual piece available from them as well. So link below, discount code for 11% off across the store, the shipping worldwide. And if you're making a larger order, over £300, there's an extra 5% discount code at the checkout available as well.
Times I've called it and I've got the opposite of what I wanted.
We're talking about first turn. Mike wants to go first on this one. Eager to get teeth and claws sunk into the Eldar. So deployment for the Eldar, first of all, quite heavy on reserves. Avatar's the last model we placed. We put him on the left-hand side. Then double Wraith Lord combo with the Spirit Seer and Striker Scorpions acting as some kind of bodyguard around him. On the right-hand side is the Falcon. Inside that is Janezar and the Benches. Then across here, Shroud Runners on the objective. 1 unit of the Shining Spears, and then the Wave Serpent. Inside that is Fugan and the Fire Dragons. Then in reserves, these two are inside the transport vehicles. We then have Shining Spears to flank, Scorpions to flank, and then 2 squads of Wind Riders. One of them joined by the Warlock Skyrunner. About 400 points there for the Eldar in reserve. These Tyranids can move fast. It is intimidating going against them. It's quite rare actually play against my own army here, but Mike's run them and he has deployed aggressively all across the board. So around the other side of the table, Mike has infiltrated with the infiltrator units, spread them out across the board. So 2 lictors are here, just in front of the Norn Emissary, and then in front of them is a von Ryan's Leaper squad. Second von Ryan's Leaper squad just near the centre of the table, and Death Leaper is next to them, infiltrating in. Not too far forward, so Eldar can strike out as well. And then 1 lictor and 1 unit of von Ryan's Leapers clustered in this little enclave across here, hidden away in that corner. And then aware of Eldar firepower through things like Bright Lances and fusion guns and so on. The Tyrannifex is here, ready to move out and get an angle across that direction, but pretty much hidden away on turn 1. And then Typhon himself, the Hive Tyrant with his bodyguard deploying here, and Neurogaunt's just tucked in, hidden away also. And then we've mentioned already the Norn Emissary on the left-hand side. So that means for the Tyranids, they are flanking with the Tyranid Warriors and Prime, and the 2 Screamer Killers dropping in from the skies as well. So decent, hefty reserves available for the Tyranids. It's difficult to know the shape of this game here because they can turn up pretty much anywhere via Deep Strike. So the first thing we do is ask Mike if he wants to use the Neuro node to redeploy up to 3 Vanguard units. He can put them into reserves, I believe, if he wants to, or he can redeploy. But this needs to be done before we roll up to see who goes first. Okay, so decisions have been made, and there's no change apart from 1 lictor. Where was he originally?
He was here.
It was the one that was over there, yeah, sorry. So the one that was there, he's gone into reserve, which you're allowed to do with the redeploy. That's it. So I'll roll up to see who goes first. I don't know what I'd do turn 1 to walk closer to that lot. The dice says I probably am on a 6. Mike wanted to go first. He had plans. A 1, certainly not. Okay, Eldar to make the first move. But what do we do? Do we charge into the belly of the beast? We'll see what happens. We're going to go on to turn 1 here. It's very nervous here. There's a chance for the Eldar to go through to the grand final of our Season 13 Battle Reports. The most important game they've played in possibly years. Victory. For now, yeah. Victory is the crown. It's visible. It's within our grasp. We reach for it, but can we attain it? We'll see. The first step, or the step that's in the way for us, is to get past these infiltrating Tyranids if we can. We're going to go on to turn 1 here. Eldar to make the first move. Alright, so turn 1 here for the Eldar. Got to be careful not to be too brash, too arrogant with these. Extend battle lines and overwhelming force is in play, so destroying enemy units on objectives. Mike has no infiltrator units on objectives here in the middle of the board. Extend battle lines is doable. 2 cards were dumped, so one of them you can choose not to do on turn 1 and reshuffle in, which we did. And then we burnt one of our adapt or die abilities. You can do it twice in the game. I've done it here on turn 1 to dump another card, which was marked for death, I think, which is just not going to work. So we drew extend battle lines instead, which we can get some points for if we're able to get out onto these no man's land objectives. So we'll push on. There are points available if we do move out, but I think it's got to be done carefully. All right, so movement here for the Eldars. Some tricks being used. And bear in mind, Mike does have two Tyrannocyte drop pods available with Screamer Killers that can come in on turn 1. It's just spinning the vehicle around, holding position. Don't want to go in towards that yet. Just to point out that Mike has declared that this objective is the one he's going to try and lay an egg on. With the Emissary, its ability to get OC 15 and Feel No Pain 5+, if it's in range of that objective. Striker Scorpion, so Scout move 7, then move 7, and I've made it onto the objective. That's going to help us with extend battle lines. Bless this one with Sustained from him and pushing both of these forwards. Holding position on the home objective, moving these up a little bit. And then our trick here was to boost this with Star Engines, D6 plus 1 inches. We rolled a 4. So an extra 5, we moved out, got right up to here with our nose, and then disembarked 3 with the Fire Dragons. So a chance for some early shots there against the Von Ryan's Leapers. And then an 11-inch move in total, just rolled a 1, but it still got us right on top of that objective with the Avatar of Cain. So movement done. There is a reactive move that Tyranids can do for this detachment, but it takes 2 CP, so I'm not able to do it at this stage. There's going to be limited firepower, pretty much coming from the Fire Dragons only. We'll resolve that, and that'll pretty much be their turn. Dice Tray comes out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take out these Von Ryan Sleepers. They've got stealth. I don't get any of the fancy re-rolls because we're not against monsters or vehicles, but we'll give it a go. So it's going to be 4 shots of fusion guns, needing 4s. We'll turn to an Eldar friend. They're all stacked up, ready to go. At the near side, 4s. Mike puts the dice tray out, but I don't use it. Sorry.
It's more for me so people can see what I'm rolling.
Yes. So I'm choosing to reroll 1s as standard, so I've not rolled that over. Aspect host, 2 6s. Don't mean anything, and then we're going to try and wound you on.
Probably 2s and toughness.
It might be 3s.
5.
Toughness 5 and with strength 9, so 3s to wound. They'll go through. I think you're carrying a 6+ invulnerable save to block. This is a good hit here. No, they go through. So D6. I think we're on auto kills.
That's D6 plus 2, yes.
Yep. Dragon Fusion Gun. Melter 3.
Yeah, just the 3 alone does it, yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Well. Okay. Firepower finished. So, firepower's finished. We've seen those wiped out. They shot and did nothing to the Von Ryan Sleepers. Some hits came through, but no wounds. And then just to clarify, Mike can't bring down those drop pods on my turn, on turn 1, but he can bring them down on his turn 1. So they are available if he wants to drop them in. But they can be rapid ingressed turn 2 onwards. Yes, on the opponent's turn. Okay, so firepower's finished. No charges. In the fight phase, we spent our CP and done our trick and put the Fire Dragons back inside their Wave Serpent transport. We'll give you an update on the score. So 4 points picked up for extend battle lines. We've dumped the other one and gained CP. And I would say smoothly enough so far. But it's going to get bumpy enough from now on. Eldar have claimed an initial kill across here. And this part of the board looking empty enough at this stage, but the battle can rapidly change for sure. There is a very strong infestation over in that corner, a part of the battlefield we dare not tread yet at this stage. And as mentioned, Mike has heavy reserves available, and 2 of those Tyrannocyte drop pods that can arrive on turn 1 if he so wishes. We're going to go on to the first turn of the game for the Tyranids. They've only lost a squad of Von Ryan's Leapers, just a 75 point unit, not too much in cost. And the Tyranids can prepare their response. Turn 1 to them next. Right, Tyranids on the move rapidly here. It's turn 1 for them. Engage in all fronts, so incentive to push out and get into table quarters. Extend battle lines, so major incentive to push forwards with multiple units. So we have an Overwatch. I've already declared it. Mike's gone ahead and done other moves. because whatever the result is, just going to go and do this anyway. So a 5 rolled for an advance. So 8 inches and 5's got him to here. This is, you're looking at him, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yuck. Okay.
Because he heals them up and all, doesn't he? Yeah.
He heals them, buffs and bonuses and so on. Yeah, typical chameleonic hunting menace that it is. That definitely stealthily moves around the corner. So the Overwatch is coming from the Wraith Lord, and it's going into Von Ryan's Leapers. They've just pushed up here on towards the central objective. Looks really good. Wow. Okay. Striking Scorpions facing off against them. Ah, boy. So we'll go 2 Bright Lances. So we're looking at 6s to hit, and Sustain's been put on him. Missed. That was a chance. 2d6 for the Flamers. For 9 hits. Won't be too scary though. 6. Because we're coming at strength 4. And your toughness 5. So 5's to win. 3 saves. We're going to struggle to kill one of these things. No AP minus, but ignoring cover. And blocked them all. Great. So just correcting his move, but it's only not much at all, and it's going to be, we've measured it, it's going to be a 6-inch charge. It's very doable. They are very, very swift in this detachment. That's the whole point of running it. We'll let Mike continue with the rest of his moves. We've got a mini battle now revolving around the central objective, this warp portal across here. A fight taking place for the control of the central objective. So rest of the move's been completed. This side of the ball quite empty, but more Tyranid units stacking up over on the left-hand side. Tyranofex is moving out for a firefight here, so moving to here to get a shot off against the Wraith Lord. Doesn't have angle yet at this stage to shoot at the Avatar of Cain or the Wave Serpent over in that corner. As Typhon's moved out, Neurogaunt's just doing their job, holding position on the home objective. We've seen the movement across here by the Vanguard units moving in. 2 Lictors stealthily moving through the ruins. One of them is on this objective, so 2 is the unit of Von Ryan's Leapers, and a 6 was rolled for an advance. So the non-emissary has zipped her, and it has a 10-inch move plus 6. It's made it to its objective. It couldn't go through the structure here, but has scooted all the way around and got itself in 3. And to further bolster this flank, a Screamer Killer has arrived inside the Tyrannosaurus drop pod, deploying here. Just to be clear, it's not allowed to make a charge, sadly, which I think is a shame, but that's the way it is with the rules at the moment. But both of these do have shooting options to go after the Falcon. That's movement done. There is some firepower to be resolved here for the Leviathan Tyranids. So Rupture Cannon plus Stinger Salvos are just about in range. And Patronic Friends, Mike's got 12 of them here for this game. I'll take this back into my bar.
Nate Miller.
Nate Miller for the firepower.
So the 2 Ruptures on 3s.
Yep.
1
hit.
Strength 15.
3's to wind. Ooh.
Yes, I'll do that now.
Come on, reroll. Ha! Failed this time. Okay, then Stinger Salvos.
Yeah, that's a pity.
3s again. Followed by
5s.
could be
Strength
6s. Yeah, I think we're toughness 11.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're toughness 10, so
Yeah,
6s.
6s, yeah. 1.
There's 1. 2 up save. Yeah. Typical win taken. And we'll drop down to 9, and that was against this one. Okay. Didn't spend the CP. He used Typhon's ability, the Hive Torrents, -1 CP to the cost. Fine. So we've refunded that. Still a 2 CP.
Yeah. Screamer Killer and the egg will go into the
Falcon. Yep. Okay.
So we'll start with the Screamer Killer.
Okay. So we have Screamer Killer firepower.
D6 plus 3.
1. Okay. 4 attacks. 8 falls.
1.
1. I think it's a 5 to win. It's strength 8.
Yep.
No.
And
then the egg is 5 attacks. I just know these off by heart because we've been using them all season. 4s. followed by a 5.
Nope.
Okay, so no damage on the Falcon. This thing does have firepower. Melter shots could be used, but not assault weapons, so can't shoot. Typhon will let loose with his barbed strangler. The damage 2 option.
D6 plus 1.
6 shots. Is it a base of D6 plus 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get blast, I think, as well.
Plus
So that's
1.
actually 7.
Plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
2s.
2s, 3s for stealth.
Oh, 3s for stealth, yeah.
Yeah. Which protects us a little bit. 2s to wound. 2 go through. -1, +1 for cover. So we're looking at 3 ups. Failed that one, passed that one. All right, so we lose a model. Like so. Okay, and I think firepower's finished. In which case, there are charges. One's going to be an auto charge. The other one is a close your eyes and hope charge that we. Mike doesn't make this. Dice roll's not been so helpful so far.
Well, you picked the dice tonight.
Oh yes, yeah. Mike was saying he's got all these different dice to choose from, and I didn't say we randomised and he got the green dice. He's not so happy, but it's sorry. Come on, reroll, and you're welcome to use a different set of dice. No, he's going to go with the greens again. 8, right? He's got it. All right. So you only charged him, right? So just going to set him up there, which is fine. Looking something like that. Contact made, and surely we're dead.
Then boys into the scorpions.
Yeah, we'll just tuck them in. They go 7. So I can't interrupt play. I've only got 1 CP. So you're ready to attack.
Yeah, I'll start with.
Death Leaper, what a pain. Heroic Intervention is 2 CP.
1.
1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might do that. Yeah, it used to be 2 CP. It's 2 CP in the book, but they changed the rules. It is 1 CP. So we've paid the CP and gone in. It's not going to offer too much protection unless Mike decides not to fight against him. I don't think he's going to change his mind.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that could maybe help us is an invuln save of 4+. We've got 3 wounds though. We're toughness 3, so we may well fall prey to this beast here. Good tactical manoeuvre from Death Leaper, doing exactly what it's meant to be doing, preying upon the weak in this game. Yeah, he's just going to ignore my interventions and going to press on with Death Leaper. So, 6 attacks in 2s. Yeah, now's the Patronic time. Ben Smith has just joined us at the top tier for Patreon and membership. He plays Leviathan Tyranids. If there's anyone that can represent them, it's him.
Bam. All on you, mate.
Okay, Death Leaper trying to take out command and control here for these Wraiths or Wraith Lords. 1 dropped. Okay, so bang on average. It's going to be 2s to wound.
Yeah.
If they all wound, we'll be in trouble. They all wound. Okay.
5.
5, yeah. Oh no. I might have sealed his fate by intervening because I've lost my ability for a command reroll.
Well, if you feel to, that would be nice.
4+ is the first tear for the Eldar to be shed. Dead.
I get a CP.
Oh, do you?
Kills a character model, you gain a CP.
Fine. Well, mission accomplished for him. We'll then move on to the Von Ryan's Leapers. 6, 12, 18 attacks with them. They want to 3s. I have nothing to help us. So away you go.
How many wounds each have they got?
They're 1 wound each. The Exarch's got 2. So it's a case of shredding them. They do have 3 up armor save, which will drop to a 4+.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go ahead on it. We're going to go...
Yeah, there's Carl Roden. That's the other Leviathan player and supporter. I'm just hoping on dice dropping here, just with the rolling 1s and 2s. It's a good roll though. It's a very good roll. Okay, 4 dropped. Then 3s to wound. Probably going to lose this combat. Yeah, looks all right. Can't complain really. It's all looking healthy enough. It's about
2,
10.
4, 6, 8. It is 10. Bang on, yeah.
10. All right. I can roll them all together because it's not going to affect the saves. So it's going to be 4 ups. And I do need to roll above average to survive. And we are not. We're going to lose. Wipe out. Gone. Taken down. All right, so we're losing this fight in the middle. That's the Stracky Scorpions taken down. We'll fight back with the Wraith Lord.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll go strike with him. It's going to be 4 attacks. Rerolling wounds to hit and to roll of 1s against monsters we've selected in this game, and Death Leaper is not a monster, I believe. No. So it's going to be straight up 4s. We do get sustained though. Or do we? I'm going to check because the man that casts the sustained is now slain. Yeah, I get it until the start of my next movement phase. That's fine. So we're going to roll 4 pluses and rerolling 1s. No, we're not rerolling 1s. We're getting sustained. Ah, no. 1. There's nothing I can do about this. We're then going to try and roll a strength 10. 3s.
3s, yeah.
Goes through. So onto your invuln save, which does have an invuln. Pretty good one, actually. 4 plus.
4 plus. But I can't roll 4 pluses. Oh, I did
Yeah,
this time.
he's done it. All right, so 0 damage coming through, and find ourselves now bogged down in a combat against Death Leaper, who stands as tall as a Wraith Lord. End of turn.
Yes.
Not too bad here. There has been a strike back from the Leviathan Tyranids, making their mark on the game. We're going to update on the score. So points flowing through for the Leviathan Tyranids. The answer is yes, and they've surpassed the Eldar. So engaging all fronts has been picked up for 3 points, which is table quarters here with him, here and here. And then extend battle lines on those 2, holding the home objective. So 4 points come through for that. 7 points to 4. Tyranids have the lead. They've caused more damage and more disruption. And we're going to head on to Eldar turn 2. There's still like gaps all across the board here. There's no real... But that may well be the way the game goes. The 2 armies just operating in different zones around the board and miniature battles taking place as fast units are fed in to areas of fighting on the table. So a bit of a different one to the usual clashes that we've seen. Both armies using stealth, speed and manoeuvrability to try and gain the upper hand. Just by a small edge, the Tyranids have it here. We're going to go on to Eldar turn 2 next. We'll see how they respond. So moving here for the Eldar, they're trying to create dead zones around here to try and prevent deep strikers, but these Tyranids are sneaky. Manoeuvring's been done. We played as a battle focus move here, an agile maneuver for d6 plus 1 extra inches, and then we've moved up, over and across with the Falcon, keeping the Banshees inside, and it's got a toe hold, a poke onto the central objective. Remaining close combat here with the Wraith Lord. The other ones move around, the damaged one. I'm going to take that off because we're no longer sustained. These are moved up 4 shots across in this direction. Shining Spears move around onto the objective and poised and waiting. Then paid an extra 2 inches for our move, an agile maneuver on the Wave Serpent, and then disembarked with Fugan and the Fire Dragons. The Avatar remains where he is, just anchoring the objective. The Scorpions have turned up here for sabotage onto this terrain piece in no man's land, and then just trying to push the Deep Striker options further away. We have brought on a squad of Wind Riders over onto that left-hand side. We're now waiting on Mike here because he can rapid ingress with one of his units if he wants to. He's just lining up some options with the Lictor. So Lictor's turned up here. The good thing about this one arriving is Mike's deliberately setting it up for lone operative, so I can't shoot at it. So movement's done. We're going to go on to shooting phase next. 2 key areas for us to try and remove the Von Ryan's Leapers and to see if we can take on that monster. We're going to start with the Shroud Runners. They're going to put their sniper rifle shots over into the Tyrannifex, and then the Dakar from the scatter lasers is going to go into the Von Ryan's Leapers across here. We'll just stop. We'll go here. We'll go this one first of all. So yeah, I'm going to go to this Wraith Lord. I'm going to put the 2 flamers are in range, and we'll put them into the Von Ryan's Leapers. We'll do those first, and then 2 bright lance shots into the non-emissary. Now turn to Lisi. 2 shots needing 4s, rerolling 1s. A hit. 3s to wound, I think your toughness 11. Strength 12. 2, precisely what we didn't want. So completely failed, and I certainly don't want to come on reroll. Then we'll go.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll go for 2d6 auto hits on the Von Ryan's Leapers. Snake Eyes. And we'll try and wound. Nothing coming through from him. So now I'll turn to these. And we'll do sniper rifle shots over there. And then all the Dakar into here. With those. Okay. So 3 sniper rifle shots. Try and hit the turn effects. We certainly want to use a friend for this one. Nicholas Lucas, firepower. 2s, I think, actually, for the sniper rifle part of the squad. Yes. 6s to wound. Wow. 2 go through. AP -1. Do get covers. 2 saves of 2+. No problem. 1 goes through. It is 2 damage. And Mike does have an ability to deflect, but he'll hold off something else for sure. So 2 wounds taken, drop it down to 14. We'll then go for lots of Dakar shots into those Von Ryan's Leapers.
-1.
Yeah, -1 to hit rolls. And there's 6 attacks each. So we need 4s. We're not aspect warriors, there's no kind of rerolls going on. Stealth's crazy, man, it's blocking out loads. Pitiful. 4s to win, strength 5. 2. Not killing them. 2 saves here. With cover. 3 ups. Double 6. I ain't blocked nothing. Okay, so all the firepower from these into the turn effects. So we'll start with regular melter shots. 4 fusion guns.
What's your strength on this weapon?
Strength 9. So going to be 5s, but rerolling the hit roll, rerolling the wound roll, rerolling the damage roll. And we're going to turn to Raycross for some angry firepower here. There's some good things in this monster's defense here. Mike can block one of these wounds from coming through.
Yeah, there's nothing really I can...
But not much else to stack on top of that. There's cover, but we've stripped that away. Range 18's already been checked, so we do have range thanks to Fugan. So we're going to go for 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. Rerolling the full hit roll against monsters. You can reroll the hit roll, yeah. So we'll reroll. Oof. Now the tricky part. I'll try and wound your old 5s. Reroll those 2. So we can get these. This will be... Okay, 2 go through. Negating 1.
What's the minus?
-4.
I get a 6 up.
6 up save. Or you can choose to just block it with your ability once per game. Going to negate one of those, so you can use that ability. And I'm going to roll... No, you're going to block this one on 6+.
No.
No, okay, so it's going to be D6 rerollable. 4. Keep it. Knock you down to 10, I believe.
Yep.
10 wounds left. Right. Firepike Man next. Hits. Failed. Trying to wound here. 4, yes. 6 up. Would have with cover. Thank you. And then D6 damage. We'll keep the 5.
Yep, and 5.
Down to 5. Down to Fugan now. 1 shot, there's the problem. Seer Song, Lance Shot. 2's rerollable. 3's rerollable. Reroll. Got it. -4. Yo!
Get in there.
Oh, and the damage would have been... dead.
Bang on, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Shoot your bright lance.
Yeah, it's gonna take something else to bring that thing down. Well. Okay, Fire Dragons. Good shooting from them, but not quite enough to bring the great beast down. So we reckon I can use my flamers either into combat or out of it. So we'll put the flamers into the Von Ryan's Leapers and 2 bright lance shots across here. It's all -1 to hit rolls. So we're going to have 5s to hit the monster Reroll ones. Okay, so 1 hit. 3's to wound. A wound, right. Down to an invuln save here, 4+. Duh. Damage would have been 8 with feel no pain. Ah, missed opportunity, right. 2d6 auto hits with the flames. 8 hits. 5's to wound. 3 saves minus nothing, actually. 2 go through. Yeah. So model on a wound. So we'll do Shuriken Catapult or Shuriken Cannon across here into the Von Ryan Sleepers. Yeah, and then we'll go a single Bright Lance shot into the Tyranifex. Give me a friend. Michael German, not very old player. What's he got? Something. Don't think there's anything. But...
He's not a Vanguard Invader, no.
No. 3s. Hit. Toughness. 12. 4s. Got it. Right. -3, ignoring cover. 5 up. Huge roll. God, 4. You got a command reroll available.
What's the damage?
D6 plus 2. Wretched Bright Lance hit. Mike's running through some.
Yep, I'll do.
Oh, 0 CP ability across from the stuff, man. Oh. No! Right, a chance to bring him down here. Come on. 4 plus 2, 6 got him. We can breathe again. Doesn't blow up. All right, Tyranifex just about removed from play. Just about. All right. We'll go for the Falcon. It's going to switch. Let's change things up here. We're just going to put all the shots into the Von Ryan Sleepers. So we'll go Shuriken Cannon first of all. -1 to hit rolls. We'll go Chris Comiskey for this firepower. Some 5s and 6s would be good. So 4s though for hits with this. Whole face and 2. Totally missed. Stealth protected them. We'll go for a pulse laser shot next, which is actually a 3-shot weapon. Need 4s. Oh, please, no. And a Bright Lance shot. Finally, a hit. 2's to wound. No. Yes. No. I think
it's only because he's here and it's.
I ran out of options for firepower. I think that is actually it. So, firepower complete. Nothing left. Okay, so we'll go on to charges next. So just the 1 charge across here. So Mike will fight first of 6 attacks. So you can go into the one who's fighting or the weakened one that's just charged in.
What's the weaker one?
Just to explain, I charge in, I get fights first. Mike has fights first. So who fights first? And it's the player whose turn it's not, which it's Mike's turn. So he'll elect to fight with the Death Leaper. He'll prey upon the weaker one. It's obvious answer. Prey upon the weak.
Yeah. What's your toughness?
Toughness 10.
What's your leadership?
Leadership of 8. And I've got no friend because you killed him. So it's actually bad morale. 8's not very good. I've railed our units for 6s and 7s. Yeah, he gives you a bonus for your leadership, I believe, with the Spirit Seer. It's on here somewhere. Either he gets it or it says they get it within range of him. Yeah, Psychic Guidance. As you get leadership characteristic of 6+. Fascinating when this thing operates in amongst Eldar units. It's a menace.
Yeah, I was going to do the one to make you fail your leadership test, because that would then be winning you on 4s if you did fail it. And you're within 6 inches, so it'd be -1 to it as well.
Okay.
Fear of the unseen.
2s for attacks.
Right, we are going to go for Midnight Minis.
Okay.
Another Tyranids player.
Yeah, there's plenty of Xenos support both these factions here amongst the Patreons. One failed. 5 to wound. 2.
-2.
-2. Yeah, 4 ups to block. We don't. So drop it down to 5. Half killed the thing. We'll fight back. We'll go sparks. 4s. 3s to wound. Yeah, 1 wound comes through. Down to your invuln save. No. I think you're 7 wounds. You're not going to die. The damage you take is 5 though. 5 wounds taken, dropping down to 2 wounds left. Okay, mark that up. We'll then pass over to the other Wraith Lord. Same again. Swinging the blades here. That's better. Okay, so 3 hits. Could be trouble now. See what this roll is. No. Failed with them all apart from 1. You pass it, I'm sure. It does pass it. The thing lingers. It won't go away. Okay, it continues the fight with fights first. So if it stays in combat, it's going to get to fight again. Okay, that's combat's resolved. End of the fight phase. We're going to hop back inside the transport vehicle. So points coming through. The OC, we don't gain control here. You are OC1, 3 models. We're OC3, so we don't gain the middle, which is a shame for extend battle lines. In which case, just get 2 points instead of 5. Sorry, secure no man's land. Yeah, it was the secondary in play. Sabotage continues. 3 points available for that if we can survive where we are with the striking scorpions. So taking us to 14 points, including primaries. 14 points to 7. There is a turn in hand, though, for the Tyranids. They're going to pick up 8 points straight away to control the home objective, linchpin, and then one of the no man's land objectives. Mike's already drawn his cards. We're going to roll on to the second turn of the game here for the Tyranids. It's very evens, I reckon, at this stage. The game is still very much open for either side. So we're certainly no closer to deciding this game. It's going to take some more fighting to get an idea of who could go through to the grand final. So, turn 2 here for the Leviathan Tyranids. Sneaky stuff going on, especially this last move that Mike's about to do. Cards drawn is Aeldari, so fight for the middle. And Assassination is in play. One of the previous secondaries was burnt, just using the Adapt or Die twist here in this game to discard one of the secondaries and draw a fresh one. So, Lictor's moved out, didn't Overwatch, and this squad's probably doomed. Then Holding, don't want to be overwatched here, and holding position with the Von Ryan's Leapers on the central objective. Moving out, spreading these out across here, just for Aeldari units turn 3 can start arriving in Mike's deployment zone. Moving around here, 6 inches with the bodyguard, 8 inches with the Hive Tyrant pushing through. And then around this side of the board, Von Ryan's Leapers are a 2 for their advance, but still fast enough, 12-inch move, and can still charge. Screamer Killer's moved up. Non-Emissary is happy to sit to anchor this objective. It's helping the Tyranids repin points for primaries. 8 points coming through, matching the Eldar. And the eggs moved forwards across in this direction. So, pay the CP to arrive in my deployment zone, because with that CP you can count the turn as being 1 turn higher than what it is. So this counts as turn 3, in which case Mike can arrive here at just over 9 inches away from the spears, and I imagine he's going to try and make a 9-inch charge as well. And the other question I've got is, Warrior's not coming on, there's another Lictor, and there is also another Tyrannosaurus with Screamer Killer.
Up to 2 Vanguard units.
Oh, really? How interesting.
For the purpose of setting up, trade 1 battle round higher.
Yeah.
1 Tyranids unit from your army that is in reserve, or up to 2 Vanguard Invader units.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, he's going to grab a second lictor. I think you removed one from play earlier. Yes, there's 2 in reserve at the moment. Mike's brought on 1, but he would be allowed to bring on a second. How interesting. So, we're going to shooting phase. Movement's done, and yeah, he's brought in 2. 2 of them have turned up here, and he's lined up one for a 9-inch charge that way and a 9-inch charge that way. If either of those 2 go off, there's trouble. If both go off, it's major disruption for the Eldar. We did leave the back door open for small bugs to sneak in. They look fantastic. The resculpts for the lictors. Amazing models. Okay, shooting phase. There's options here.
Egg into the snipers.
Say that again. Egg into the snipers. Yeah. Yes, of course. Cross here. Got it.
24.
Yeah, 5s to hit because of stealth.
Oh,
5 shots. Okay. 1. 3s to wind.
Nope.
Okay.
Screamer color will go into...
Has to. Blast weapon.
It is. Yep. Into that. Yeah.
D6 plus 3.
4
shots. 4s for hits.
2.
Okay.
5s to wound.
5s to wound.
Nope.
No. Okay. D6 plus 1 shots coming from the Hive Tyrant. 5 shots, so 6 shots. 2s for hits.
All hit.
Yeah, it didn't look too good, but they all hit. 2s required, yeah.
Strength.
5s to wound.
2.
2 go through. A bit of cover. 3 ups. 1 goes through. 2 damage. Falcon dropping down. 2 wounds. Drop it down to 10. It's not much in the way of firepower. You can check range on this thing, but I think it's range 18. It could be. We'll check this one.
I can't imagine I'll kill it.
Yeah, well, it's 2 shots to the lance. It is in range. It's about range 16.
Yeah, so we're going to go for D. I'm going to give it the good old Michael.
Okay. 2 shots. 2s for hits.
2 hits.
2 hits, okay.
Strength 12.
3s to wound. Uh-oh. 1 goes through.
It's -3.
-3. Bit of cover. -2. 5+ to block. Come on, Eldar. It's under the pipe. It is a 5. We have blocked it. So I'm permitted to, I reckon, can perform an agile maneuver fade back, D6 plus 1. Very useful. It's done for battle focus units, so it's pretty much all the units on the board, apart from units like Wraith Construct. Units don't have it. But there's nowhere for me to go. If I go back down this direction, I'm going to end up closer towards the units that are trying to charge me, and I can't get through here. So, failed. Any more shooting? No. On to charges. There's loads of them. A good number of them are quite stretchy. Some are closer than others.
Yeah, but it's me. I like doing...
It's the green dice. So where do you want to start? I estimate there's 5.
This one here.
There's literally 6 or 7 charges.
3, 4, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. So beginning across it. Okay, here it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do. Right in they go. Yeah, they're in trouble. Okay. Saving those if possible. Come on, reroll.
Yeah. Them.
These guys? Yeah. So where are they going?
I really need to make this count. Money's on that.
We'll capture these ones. It's 9-inch charge to there. Mike's not going to do it. He's going to go for something like a 4-inch charge to get to the Falcon.
I'm going to start this one first, just in case.
Yeah, something like an 11. We'll just roll up to see what kind of roll Mike gets. No.
Nope.
And he's not going to command reroll that one because it's too extreme.
Yeah.
So then with the Von Ryan's Leapers, they'll make that charge 6 inches. Screamer Killer charge is a 12. Double 6.
Oh, no.
No, and Mike won't command reroll that one. Von Ryan's Leapers are in, that's why they've got to. Those, I imagine, will not want to charge. So, I reckon, we just searched online. I reckon, because I was thinking about overwatching with these monsters and vehicles, but the big guns never tire rule applies only in the shooting phase, not for overwatch during the charge or move. in which case we cannot overwatch with any of these, but possibly other units could. Let's try and disrupt a possible charge from the Von Rheinsleepers. But anyway, these two. So which one first?
Closest to you.
This one. 9-inch charge against the spears. It's Patreon time. And he's going to go for the Blood Angels Ryan dice. Always be charging. Ha! No.
It's in the 5. And I thought, oh, lovely.
It's that important. He's going to come on and reroll this one.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll use
2 golden dice. It's very important.
It is.
7. No. 6 and 1. And now the striking scorpions. Oh, a repeat charge.
Yep, they're 9.
Oh, man. Okay, go for it. 9-inch charge. Yeah, Mike set himself up for both.
No!
No. He doesn't go ahead. Chill with the dice. Just stop. You have to stop. It's over, Mike. It's over. Okay. Right, charges don't go ahead. It's a big one, significant enough. It means the Eldar, like a cat and the mouse, can toy with these later on. So the question is, does that charge want to go ahead? No, I'll leave it. Okay, it pretty much guarantees that we will not get OC control. So going to combat resolution. It's fights first. I have none. So Mike has 2 fights first units to 3, one over in that corner. So they're all available to fight. I can't interrupt play, so they can all just fight at their leisure.
Yeah, I'll do the woman herself into the wounded.
Here?
Yeah.
Death Leaper. Okay.
2, 4, 6.
Okay.
Do I spend it now?
He's going to prey upon the weak once again. Be clapping that thing's gone.
Do a battle shock test.
Oh, on the damage one?
Yeah. It is...
-1 or +1 to it?
Surprise assault. So it's one with one roll, and it's -1 too.
Alright. Yeah, solid. Okay, Mike's looking for +1 to the wound rolls. Okay, hasn't gone ahead. And
So
it's
it
2s.
means nothing. So we're going to go... Connor, no. Sam Hermes. Fixed bayonets.
Imperial player.
2s.
There's the one that missed every time. And then 5 to wound. Just the one.
Just the one this time.
-2. So 4 up. No, more damage coming through. Drop it down to 3. If a friend was alive, we'd be repairing it. Von Rheinsleeper's next. So they pushed in, scratching away at the door, seeing if the Banshees will come out to play. Banshees are on strike here. They don't want to come out and fight first units. 18 attacks with these things.
3s.
It's a good dynamic for this Tyranid list. The Vanguard units, they're dotted all over the board and they're just harassing the Eldar at various points on the table. It's a great theme for a Tyranid list. Very enjoyable.
What's your toughness?
9.
5 then, yeah.
5 to win then, yeah. With AP -1. And there's a few.
There's
3.
3.
4 ups. Block them all. Okay, we are on damage though. 10 wounds remain. And the last one, the biker's in trouble. Lictor potentially could wipe them out. 5 attacks need, 6 attacks needing 2s.
Gene Starer Cult, Dave Humphreys, that's a close.
Ah, good call, yeah.
Yeah. Choose.
One misses.
Yeah.
3 swing.
3's the wound. Just a 3, -2 damage.
No, 6s. Take them off. Brutal. Good work, Lictor. That's what they're designed to do. Literally, he's doing it, preying upon the weak. The weaker damaged units or smaller units, they're being picked off here. Good work. Okay, we'll fight back. So we'll fight first with the damaged Wraith Lord. We'll go for 1. We'll go with Vagabond. And we'll
These
use...
boys don't degrade, sure they don't.
They don't degrade, no. They fight on 1. Got the wound. 4+ invuln save required.
This is where I should have kept the CP. No.
Blocked it. Okay, we'll fight with the next one. 4 attacks. 1 goes through, we'll kill it. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 2 go through. Surely it's all over now. No, it still lives. Wretched. Right, title for this battle report: Alien versus Predator. It's a good, appropriate one here. Wretched thing. And then we'll fight back with the Falcon and do that off camera. But we failed to bring it down. We'll talk about tying up units. 2 Wraith Lords now pinned down by Death Leaper. Okay, so end of turn. We did cause 1 wound. Points coming through. Sabotage was picked up for us, boosting us to 17 points. And then 8 points of primaries. Both secondaries didn't work out here, so Mike stumped them, gained the CP, but no further points coming through. But the 8 for primaries. 15 points to the Tyranids, 17 to the Aeldari. We're ahead, but only by a very small amount. We're going to push on now to turn 3, middle stage of the game. The battle's still very much undecided. Eldar, I think, still caused more damage. Just about. It's just a mess now in the middle. We're not going to gain control of it. We're really being tied up by Vanguard units as more heavier units begin to close in for the kills. Dangerous stuff. And Eldar, nowhere's safe for them. They're being harassed even along their backlines as well. We'll press on. Eldar, turn 3 next. The game hangs in the balance. So, turn 3 for the Eldar. 8 for primaries. Control here and control here, for now at least. Secondaries is no prisoners and assassination. I'm going to go on to our move. If you enjoy our battle reports, you want to see more, we do have exclusive battle reports on memberships. Do join us at Aspect Warrior level and above. Games that are available on membership is Tyranids against Salamanders, the Red Tyranids. So games are available on membership. You should see Leviathan Tyranids, this army that Mike's running, up against the Chaos Knights. You can check out that game to catch up with what happened in that episode. And how on earth did the Tyranids take on the Chaos Knights? But they did, and they won. You can see that game. And then Tau Empire have played against the Thousand Suns. You can check out the battle as well. Those are on memberships. You can check out those games. Your membership at any tier and your support on Patreon means we can keep the channel running, keep the content coming, new armies and a new league and content all being well. So a big shout out and thanks to everyone that supports us. It really makes the difference here. It helps us keep the content flowing. We can do games like this and run a league with games that are perhaps fun to watch but painful to play, I would say. We'll press on to our move here. It's Eldar now being assaulted on all sides. We need to start killing units here. See what we can do. So moving here for the Eldar, some tricky stuff going on. We'll cover this as we go along. So immediate reaction from the Shining Spears. Mike's he's going to rapid ingress here with the Tyranid Warriors as a counterpunch to the Eldar manoeuvres. We've kept 1 squad in reserve. This squad's moved across to take on these. It might be too much for them on their own. There's 2 lictors to try and bring down. These have bunched up and pushed in on top of the terrain, just scared of what could arrive from reserve. Both Wraith Lords remain in close combat. The Falcons remained in close combat. The Wave Surf, which is now empty, has moved in and has got its reach onto the central objective as well. Avatar's holding for now as our anchor point for points coming through. 8 points for primaries once again. The Shrike Scorpions moving through to take on the Lictor. The interesting stuff's across the other side. He's doing it. Okay, he's dropping in or arriving on the board edge here from reserve with the Warriors and Prime. So turn 3, we've arrived here with the Bikers, just over 9 inches to put some shots here against the Lictor. 2 tricks the Eldar played. We didn't drop these off. We disembarked, added an extra 2 inch to their move. So that's 7 and 3 and 2. 12 inch we've got them to here. That is melter range. And we reckon we've checked it online. The keywords are shared. So that unit, the Hive Tyrant Guard, is both infantry and monster. So we'll get the buffs and bonuses for the Fire Dragons. The idea is to try and gun them down if we can. If there's the Bodyguard to get through, plus the Invuln save and all the wounds on the Hive Tyrant. Then the Wave Serpent moved. The other move, Janezar and the Banshees have ended up here. How did they do that? Disembark 3, move 8, auto advance 6. And then with Jane's you get an auto advance 6, and it just says you ignore vertical distances. So we didn't have to pay to go up across here. We went straight as the crow flies, and we've actually ended up here with Jane's on a unit. 17-inch move disembarking from the Falcon, weaving their way through the Tyranid units to get to here. So it's a short charge for them. And that's a major threat now against this objective. To counter that, Mike has then brought in the Warriors and Prime. And this is a Vanguard unit, because the keywords are shared, which means that once Mike has finished across here, he could remove the unit and bring it on somewhere else. So a counter maneuver happening immediately here from the Tyranids. But Aeldari trying to wrestle the initiative and try and disrupt the flow of points coming through for this Leviathan army. It's interesting on this one. It's sort of mini battles all across the board. It's not two sides just slamming into each other. Much more of a dynamic game here with precise and careful calculations needed for attacks. But Aeldari trying to gain the upper hand. Movement's done. Shooting phase next. So there is a weight to this game. You can feel it. The pressure on both of us here. The Aeldari, the possibility they could go through. The Tyranids certainly add an army that can take on the Aeldari and outsmart them here. Two very highly adapted armies. For sure. So we'll go on to shooting phase here. We'll pick the order of firepower. There is an opportunity here, a window opportunity for the Aeldari. So we finally got enough CP to spend one on something. So we're going to go for preternatural precision. We'll burn our token. And we're going to gain lethal and sustained. We're going to direct all of their firepower into the Hive Torrent. Yeah. We'll go with regular. We'll go with regular fusion gunshots first of all. I don't know if we've got enough to cut through this, but we'll have to do the best we can. So we're going to go for 3s to hit rerolling ones. 6s are useful. Okay. We're sorry, not rerolling ones. We're on 4 rerolls because it's the monster keyword. All right. So 2 lethals. This is a good start, and 2 sustained. So wounding. The overall toughness is 8, I believe. 3s to wound. Re-rolling. Okay. So 5 go through. These are AP -4. They auto go through. And we now want to know the melter damage. We could be looking at a wipeout here on the bodyguard straight away. It's melter 3. So it's auto kills because it's 4 wounds. Feel no pain is on the monster. So those 3 will clear out the bodyguard straight away, because each one's going to be damaged 4 minimum.
Yeah.
So then we're down to invuln saves, 2 of them on 4 pluses.
You get the Feel No Pain now.
Reckon he might, yeah. We'll check the rules, but he may well tap into his Feel No Pain.
Which
both go through.
I'll do his once per turn reroll.
Right, so you're going to burn a. Come on, reroll. Block one of them. Well done. Okay, so take one of those away. It's D6 plus 4, which I can check the wording. It may well be the case that Mike gets Feel No Pain. Yes, I reckon it's all done simultaneously, and the bodyguard unit was there with the character, in which case they do. So I need to roll up my damage first of all. Longbow BB. 4 and 4. Sorry, and 3. 7 wounds caused. Oof, ouch. And then Feel No Pain's a 5+.
Yeah.
Block 2, 3. 4 damage taken. Hive Tyrant's not slain. It lingers. I've only got a couple of shots left. 4 wounds taken, dropping down to 6, maybe. 6. Yeah, 6 wounds left. Right, so firepower is simultaneous. Both the other 2 are in melter range as well. So we'll turn to the fire pike. 3 up. 6. So that's a lethal and generates an extra. Stratagem's really helped out. I'm going to try and wound here on a 3. Strength 12. We'll re-roll. And it's gone through. Okay, so 2 go through. 2 invuln saves of 4+.
No.
Ugh, both go through. And the melter's going to hurt on this one. Because the fire pike... No, it's not actually. It's fire pike melter 3. It's the same. So 2d6 plus 6. Oh, grizzly. 14 damage. much. Typhon's about to melt here.
So I need to make 11 of these. Dead.
He's gone, and he might blow up. He could take out a banshee or two as he goes.
No.
No, right, melted. Boy, it doesn't usually happen, getting gunned down in one round. But that's the fire dragons. They have manoeuvred every turn of this game and caused trouble. Okay, so we'll go on to more shooting, but that's a significant hit here against the Leviathan Tyranids. We completed firepower from Jane Zar. Pistol shots coming back across here. That's no damage, or 2 wounds came through, it might block them. Sniper rifle shots going to go across here. And then all the Dakar into the Von Ryan's Leapers. So 3 shots need 2s. All hit. 6s for wounds. Nothing. But it's going to strip cover from that for other units that shoot at it. Then we're going to go for all the Dakar into the Von Ryan's Leapers. We will need 4s. 2 more. So 4s for hits, no kind of rerolls available. I'm just remembering here that maybe we're tapping into sustained. Yeah, so I'll have 4 in. And it's going to be 4s to win. Alright. 9. 9 saves of 4 up with cover 3 up. And
Kill that
barely,
one.
yeah. 1 wound, 2 wounds in total. So 1 model slain, which is this one here. And then Mike can pick another one to take a wound. So, Wraith Lord will go 2 bright lance shots across here. Going to need 5s though, shooting out of close combat. And then we'll do flamers into the Von Ryan's Leapers. So, we'll go auto hits, 10 hits. I wish that was the shooting for the bright lances, but anyway. We're trying to win here on 5s. 3 saves of no cover, so 4 ups.
2 more ones go through.
2 go through. He's going to slay 1 model. So he'll go. Okay. And then now we'll do our 2 shots and 5s. Still get them. 2 hits. 3's to wound on the Screamer Killer. 1 wound comes through. It's 8 minus 3. 5 up. Ignoring cover.
5 up.
And blocked. Well done. Repeat, but without the flamers. I can't put them anywhere else, but just the 2 bright light shots. Need 5s. 1 hit. 3's to wound. We're not going to kill this thing. No, we are struggling. Screamer Killer's taking no damage. The Falcon will shoot into the Von Ryan's Leapers to try and get rid of those. We'll do Shuriken Cannon first. So we need 4s. Because -1 to hit rolls. Stealth's -1 to hit rolls, but you can't do -2. No, so it's going to be 4s. Yeah, so 1 lethal, 1 hit. 2 wounds, -1. So 2 saves of 5+.
Nope.
2 damage. So he goes, and then he goes down to a wound. Alright, we'll then do the Pulse Laser. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 2 wounds. -3. Or -2, so it's going to be 6 ups.
Nope.
D6 auto kill. And then 3+ to kill the other. Yes, got him. And the Bright Lance is spared. That 10 remains on there, that's his. Okay. We'll turn to the Shining Spears next. So the idea is to try and shoot one, charge the other, but it's a tough task here. We'll go with all the firepower into here. We'll go to reroll 1s as standard. We'll go to 2 standard lances. -1 to hit rolls. Rerolling 1s. We're not hitting. Oh, we do hit 1. Strength 6, toughness 6, 4's to wound. Goes through. Adds 8 -2 or 3. So you're looking at any invuln save on this thing.
What is it, a lictor?
Regular lictor. Don't think it does. I'll look at my AP minus. The regular laser lance is -2. So probably a 6 up save.
-2, 6 up, yeah.
Yeah, 6+ to block.
No.
2 damage. Dropping down to
4.
4 wounds off. Just grab a d10. No. Shooting. Damage 3. They changed it. 3 damage. And we'll go to the Star Lance. Missed. We'll go to Shuriken Cannon. 2 hits. Rerolling ones. That's a lethal. Forced wound. Yep, 3 saves at -1. 3 saves at 5+. Each one's damage 2. This could be enough. Yes, 2. Yes, 3.
Minus what, sorry?
-1.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Yeah, 6 damage. Okay. Got him. Eldar causing casualties. That's 5 power from there done. We'll then turn to the squad over there, ambushing the Lictor. So that's going to be Shuriken Cannons. We'll turn to a Patreon for 5 power. We'll go Darth Windu for these attacks. They're not anywhere near an objective, so it's going to be 4s to hit rerolling ones. Yeah, these are all lethals. And then 4s to wound. Oh, that Xenos dice. Insane. 7 saves at -1. 7 saves at 5+. Damage 2. Yeah, I can try and block your Vitae Miara.
Yeah, Aeldari though.
Oh, he does play Eldar, yes. And it's Valiant, but no.
Not even close.
No, Lictor's going to go. Another one brought down here. Eldar on the hunt. The Wave Serpent will do Shuriken Cannon. 2 lethals. And a hit. Because he's not in combat. 3
It's
still.
not combat, yeah.
Go straight through. AP -1/+1 for covers. 2 ups. One goes through. 2 wounds. I think he drops to 8. I think 10 wound model on the Screamer Killer.
Yep.
And then 1 Bright Lance shot, needing a 3. Needing a 3 to wound. Yep. -3 ignoring cover from earlier on. So a 5+ to block.
Yep.
Blocked. Would have been 7 wounds. Almost killed it. So 5 power from the Eldar. It's been effective enough, for sure. We're going to go on to charges next. There are some key charges to take place. We'll roll these up, see if they go in. It's a charge here. It's a charge there, because Fugan disembarked, wasn't dropped off after a move. And the Banshees of their charge across the other side as well. Okay, so charges going ahead. They've all gone ahead as planned. This one we just, we rolled it, got an 8 in the go. 6 needed and 6 we got precisely. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see. That's the state of play there. It may well cost us here. Mike's got plenty of fight first units. These are fight first, damage 2. Bikers could take damage. We could lose some Fire Dragons as well going in. And then Jane's are rolling 9. We've put all the models into base contact and we've kept over 6 inches away to try and stop heroic intervention. Try and disrupt that objective for at least a turn before the warriors close in. That charge is complete. There's ongoing combats with fight first units. And there's units that have been charged that have fights first. So we're going to see one of Mike's units fight first. Then Jane Zoe fights first. And then the rest of Mike's fight first units. So we'll go on to combat resolution next. 6 attacks with the Von Ryan's Leaper.
Gareth Wallace.
Gareth Wallace for the attacks. 3s. All of them. 3s. 3. AP -1. Base of a 3-up save, so 4 ups to block. Yeah, 2 go through, so we'll lose 2 of the warriors. 2 of the dragons. Gone. Okay, that's the cost. I'm glad we reduced them down to 1 model because we could have lost the whole squad. It doesn't really... Yeah, we'll do Jane Zar, we'll do her attacks. So, that's our attacks. 3s to wound. We'll try and get our hits though. So we'll go to reroll 1s to the hit roll. We'll go Jane Zar first of all to pave the way. 2s for our hits. And this is Plumhammer attack, so rerolling 1s, still failed. She'll then go to 2s to wound because she's strength 6. And anything with an AP-, which is all of our attacks, is kills here. Yeah, well, 2 1s. No, so she's slain 5. Michael take from the back. Yeah, just to give them any kind of chance here. We're going to go for 2s to hit with the Executioner. All hit. 2s for kills. 3 dead. And then 4 regular Banshees fighting. Rerolling 1s. 3s for kills. 5 dead. Target destroyed. Okay. We're on the objectives. No need for us to move. We'll just await the onslaught from the warriors. Fights first unit. I'd imagine Mike's going to go to... Doesn't really matter because he's got fights first on both of these. So he can pick whichever one he wants. Lictor across here. It's damage 2 and quite spicy, this thing. So 6 attacks.
Can I check what your toughness is?
Uh-oh. Toughness 4. Force me to do a battle shock plus 1 to the wind roll.
Please.
Please pass. Nope. Battle shocked. Sneaky stuff. So 2s to wind. 2s to hit, 2s to wind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Because if you get the wipeout, the thing can go on the rampage.
Yeah. I need to do well here.
Need hit rolls. All of them. Whole facing, you're okay. Yeah, loads of 2s, but that counts. 2s to hit. I'm just going to check. There used to be -1 to hit rolls. Well, that was a previous edition.
But I still hit on 2s and because it's +1 to hit roll, +1 to roll, so...
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Try my best. 2s to wound. 2 1s, but 4 go through. AP -2, I believe. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go to 5+ invulnerable saves. Just checking they've all got 5+ invuln. Yes. The Shimmer Shield gives you a 4+. I'll tank it on the squad leader. It might cost me. How many in total? 4?
4.
Right. We'll start off with 2 invuln saves of 4+. I have to do it this way around. Block both. Now we're trying to survive. We will survive 2 damage because it's a 3-win model. He's on 3. So 1 in the end, the Shimmer Shield blocks it. 1 win taken on the squad leader. Or 1 win remains, sorry, on the squad leader. It's a 3-win model. Next one.
Yeah, shield 1 to the...
Death Leaper.
Damage.
Prey upon the weak.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, 6 attacks.
Choose. Again, drop
1
1.
missed, yeah.
And then 5s.
Yep.
2.
-2, 4 ups. Blocked. 1. 1 goes through. 1 win left.
This is silly now.
God. Right, I'm trying to pick up 2 wounds. What does our sweep give us? It is actually damage 2. So, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it is. So we're going to go for 8 attacks. Sweep this time. So we're looking for 4s. Threes to wound. 3 go through. And it's going to be AP -2. 4 ups. Got it. 4 damage. Yeah, and no blow up. So brought down. The other one can activate, but there's nowhere for it to go. So we'll just leave it to Wraithflord to stand there. But task done, but it's taken a long time. We'll then go to... We'll move Fugan in here. Technically, we'll go here because we charged and got fights first. So we'll go reroll 1s. We'll hand over to the Exarch. With the Star Lance, 4 attacks, mean 3s. 2 missed. Strength 5, toughness 6. 5s to wound. Lance, 4s to wound. 2 go through. These are damage 3. The AP -2. So invuln saves required. If both failed, the monster's slain.
Yep.
Both failed. 6 damage. Lictor gone. Oof, okay, and then that's it. That's the move done with those. Then on to Fugan. So we've piled in. We'll just fight with Fugan here. We'll do his attacks. So he has the Fire Axe. 1 hit, 1 damage. 1 of these that goes through will kill this thing. Choose to hit. We'll choose to reroll ones. Yep, they've all hit. Yeah, 4's to win, though. 3 go through. These are AP -4. So I think you're boasting an invuln saver 6 up.
3, yeah.
3 of them, yeah. 6 is required. Dead. Okay. Target destroyed. The middle has been taken, finally. So, end of turn. Mike's eager to go on to his next turn. He had Vengeance, just a Tyranid instinct to keep fighting. So, points coming through for the Eldar. 8 points for primaries. Secondaries were strong enough. No prisoners. We maxed at 5. An assassination with the destruction of Typhon. The Hive Tyrant, another 5 coming through. It takes the Eldar to 35 points. 15 points to the Tyranids. They've got a turn in hand. The main reason we went for that charge across there was the disruption factor. It snatches that objective away, depriving the Tyranids of 3, and then affects this one, knocking it from 5 down to 3 as well. So instead of 8 points coming through, it's now 3 points, which could well be part of the deadly blow that well and truly tips the game in favour of the Eldar. We'll press on. There's the reserve with the Screamer Killer and the Egg, the Tyrannocyte. These are available. This is still being anchored. The Warriors are all set and ready to go to take on the Banshees for the fight for the home objective. So there is still fight left. The problem is, though, the Eldar now control half the board across here. It's looking pretty well secured, but there's still tricks here. Both these armies are full of tricks for sure. We'll press on. We're going to go on to Tyranid turn 3. Still the middle stage of the game. Turn 3 for them next. So turn 3 here for the Tyranids. Cards in play is Bring It Down and Storm Hostile Objective. We are interrupting with Overwatch. Screamer Killer's move. Mike has to move through. He's got to go aggressive. It's moved through, but we're going to Overwatch with Fugan and the Fire Dragons. Spending the CP. 2 regular Fire Dragon shots. 6 is rerollable. There's 1. Nope. Rerolling because it's a monster. Trying to wound on a 5+, rerollable. No. Reroll. No. We'll then turn to the Fire Pike, 6 up. Rerollable. Does. We'll try and wound here on a 3. Rerollable. Does. It's AP -4. There's cover 5+. Yeah, damage would have been.
You could have rerolled it as well.
Could have rerolled it. 4 + 3, 7. Almost killed it. It's down to Fugan. We can't kill this thing now. And might not even hit it. Yeah. Missed. Okay, and its move is complete. So the rest of the Tyranid manoeuvring taking place. Tyrannocyte moved around. Non-emissaries moved around to present some firepower but still maintain control of that objective. The Warriors are across the other side. You can see they're closing in for the kill against the Banshees. And then deep striking in with the drop pod, the Tyrannocyte, and the Screamer Killer emerges from that. And that's movement done. We're going to go on to shooting phase next. Picking off a wound. 5 shots, needing 4s. 3 hits. 6 is to wound.
Strength 5, yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Huh.
-1 in the open.
Yeah, 3 ups. You passed on the Wraith Lord. So Mike's talked about vomiting here, possibly. So with the Screamer Killers.
Start with this one first.
Yeah, so they're going to put their shots. They can't charge. It's very annoying, but they can put their shots in.
D6 + 3.
Yeah. 9.
This is on Chris Hine, by the way.
Chris Hine, firepower, 9 shots.
Is there 5 models in it?
No. Because we lost 2. Yeah. It's 9 shots, needing 4s. I think there's a test attached to this. Does something.
Must take a battle shock test, subtracting 1.
4s for hits. 2 wounds.
3.
3 go through. I think it's AP -1.
-2.
-2. Cover. It's not torrent, I don't think. So -1, 4 ups. Yeah, block 2. But 1 goes through, so we'll lose a model. Okay.
Second one will do the same.
Same again. Yeah. D6 +1. Sorry, D6 +3.
Yeah.
Connor Collins, yeah. Tower firepower.
2 plus 3.
5 shots.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 4s. Blocked 1. Okay, we'll lose the last of the regular fire dragons.
And take a battle shock test at -1.
Battle shock test twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
First one. Fouled, I think. Fouled. Battle shocked. Okay, so next bit of firepower.
Yep. Into.
There's lots of options.
Um,
Can see any of these 3.
yeah, I'll go into the second Wraith Lord. This one.
This one. All right. Okay. With lance attacks.
Yeah.
2 attacks in 2s.
2 hits.
Okay. 3s to it.
3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Well done. Cover, I would say no. My vehicle won't count. The barrels don't help us because we're not infantry.
-3.
5 ups. Block 1.
D6.
D6 damage.
For 3.
3. Okay, dropping down to 7 wounds left. Egg shots coming through. 4s. Going into the fire dragons.
Just the 2.
3s to wound.
2.
2 go through. -1 cover. 3 ups. Oh no.
2 damage.
Oh. Pike's gone. Squad removed. A bit of sweet revenge, though Mike knows that the ringleader is Fugan himself. But the squad's gone, at least the bodyguard fire dragon team removed from play. Screamer killer charge. 7 more do, and it goes. As that charge goes ahead, Tyrannocyte across here, something like a 7. 7 will do. We'll check, but that's going to be in. Yeah, Tyrannocyte's gone in. And across the other side, we'll zoom in. There's the fight across there. Jane's are now surrounded by the warriors. She'll fight first with her squad. They'll need to kill a lot of warriors though to stand a chance of survival. So everyone's got fights first, but it's the player whose turn it's not. So fight with Jane Czar. She's going to try and cut her way through warriors to try and preserve her life and those of her maiden friends. 8 attacks. There is a character in your unit, so we'll re-roll the wound rolls. They've got no CP. I'll just give myself 10 attacks there. We'll re-roll ones to the hit roll. With the Blade of Destruction. God, I wish it was damage 3. So 8 attacks and 2s. All Patreons are used up. Re-rolling ones. Full house. Not quite. 7. We're going to go for Strength 6, Toughness 5. 3s to wounds. Anti-infantry 3+, still 3s. 3s. Rerollable. Come on, Jane. Yes, could have done better. 5 go through. These are AP minus... Whoa, they're AP minus 3. She'll kill 2 and put 2 wounds on another, reducing one of them to 1 wound left. God, Jane, not bad, not bad. And then we'll turn to her regular friends. So 4 of them. With their blades. 2s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Stiff resistance here from the Aeldari. We're going to try and wound them on 5s is the problem. With no kind of... She only gets the bonus. That's the model. So Storm of Silence only helps her. But we're anti-infantry. 3+. Oh, but terrible roll. These are AP minus 2. 3 saves of 6+. Blocked 1. So another model slain. It's damage 2. So 1 wound left on another. Model removed and 1 wound left on another.
I like his pose.
Yeah, that's like the squad leader. I modelled it after the Space Marine computer game. But oof. And now down to the Executioner. 3 attacks. Need 2s. All of them. 3s to wound. Okay. 2 go through. These are -3, 3 damage. So it's going to kill 2. Whoa, okay. Down to the... God, right, okay. So we're going to... Let's cut away most of the squad. So warriors can fight, the prime can fight. I would say the warrior would go first because it's damage 1, and the prime is damage 2 to get onto the Exarch and onto Jane Czar. Fights first has been one of the key rules in this entire battle for both sides. It's assisted the Tyranids in multiple combats dotted around the table, and this time it's assisting the Eldar. I do have it. Sorry, I was going to check. Yeah, the unit gets it and she gets it. So we're all good.
Take a battle shock.
Take a battle shock. I'll explain that CP again. So, or the stratagem. Yeah, we pass. -1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, passed. We're 6. So you got +1 to hit rolls there.
Yeah.
In which case you're going to be 2s. And rerolling 1s. All hit. This is the regular warrior. 2s to wound. And twin linked. I'm glad we killed as many as we did. Reroll the 1s. All of them. Whoa. Scary. So 7 come through. I was just checking the footage that's sustained as well, which wounded. The cheese, like in Invuln save 5+, becomes a 4+ in melee. So you can do 4+ in Invuln saves with these. Try and block them. 4-ups. Oh no, horrific. Dead. Take off the whole squad. Jane blocks 1. The rest die. That warrior, the lone warrior's just taken out an entire Banshee squad. So it's literally a one-on-one fight now between the prime. No, it's not. You've still got the warrior alive. No, so you are regaining control of that objective. So the prime next to its attacks, 6 attacks, name 2s. I don't know if you're rerolling 1s. There is a sustained in there as well. That gets it, and it gets a hit. So 7 hits in total. Don't think these ones are twin linked. Still 2s to win though. They all wound. 7 wounds. It's damage 2.
Yeah.
I thought I was in the clear here. Jane Czar is now in trouble. AP -1. 3-up saves, but I need to pass over half. 3 ups. Jane, come on. Yep, she's alive. She's alive with a wound left.
5 wounds, yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. 1 wound left on Jane Czar. She lives. Mike does regain control of that objective. Tyrannocyte, no damage coming through. We're moving on to the Screamer Killer to try and mash up the Falcon. Tons of attacks, lean 3s. Oh, pretty amazing. Most likely 3s to wound.
Strength 10.
3s to wound. It's 5. 5 at -2.
-2.
5 ups. Triple 6. 2 go through.
6 damage in total.
6 damage down to 4. We live. So fighting back, Falcon is actually caused a wound, dropping down to 7. Or strike back with strike attacks, needing 4s. Needing 3s. Monster, reroll. Still doesn't help. 2 go through, -2, 2 5 ups.
Nope.
2d6 damage for 5. End of close combats. As we cause 5 wounds here, and 5 wounds remain. We'll give you an update on the score. I think we're getting a pretty good idea of the way this game's going. It's certainly in Eldar favour. We'll give you an update on the score and to get a better picture of what's going on. So we have some things to check going into the next turn, but to give you the scoreline now, 3 points for primaries, 4 points for Stormhostar, and then bring it down wasn't achieved. So 22 points to the Tyranids, 35 points to the Eldar. So they've kept their lead, and they've kept their advantage, I think, on the board because we're disrupting over there potentially, or it's not fully resolved. We're anchoring here, but again, that's not fully resolved. Mike's about to play Shadow in the Warp, so there could be disruption for that. We're anchoring that one. We do hold this one across here, but there's battle shocks and things to do. So we're going to move on. We're going to turn 4. We'll run through the command phase, see what secondaries come up, see what primaries are scored, and then we'll be in an even better situation as far as knowing the way the game's going. So, we've moved on. Mike played Shadow in the Warp. I failed loads. We FAQ, check the FAQ as well. You can't use your auto pass to try and...
Insane Bravery.
Insane Bravery, yeah, sorry, yeah. So you can't do it. But the roles were pass here. Ugh, so you got that one. Avatar pass, we've anchored that objective. Fugan passed across there, anchored that one. So that was the key for us, which generates 3, 5, 5. So 13 points will come through for the Eldar. Failed with one of the Wraith Lords. Both the vehicles passed. Chainsaw passed. They passed. These failed. And the Scorpions passed. So 13 points come through with primaries. Problem is for the Tyranids, they just can't recover from that. If Mike does wipe us over there, he controls that against this one. It's going to be 8 points. Just still not enough to catch up with the Eldar. I reckon the tally for the Eldar that they have and what they will gain will be too much and impossible for the Tyranids to catch up on. And therefore, the Eldar, we reckon, have attained victory. We've drawn our secondaries, recover assets. We can start performing actions with spare units around the board. Engage in all fronts is getting into table quarters, which is what we're doing. So we reckon it's too far beyond High Fleet Leviathan here. Eldar achieved victory, but it's not any old victory. It's a victory that puts them into the grand final of our season 13 battle reports. Eldar have a chance to take the crown once again. I think in channel history they've done it once, I think, in 13 years.
You would have to tell me because I haven't done it in my time.
Yeah.
Black Legion.
Mike wasn't there and I can't remember. Hopeless. Ask James. He has the memory of an elephant.
Yep,
and the brain of
the final that I remember was the Black Legion, and that's with the back door left open.
James has the memory of an elephant, 2 hearts, and 3 lungs because he's a he's a space marine. Okay, and his favourite colour is red, apparently. He said, I asked him in a battle report, what's your favourite colour? And he's like, red. I was playing the Ultra Rings. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Anyway, we will talk about units of the game next for both sides. There's a fair few units to talk about here. Big shout out to Dumpy Grimbo, who supports us at silver level on Patreon. Units of the game, though. There's a number of contenders for both sides. A good tussle. Every knockout game that we've played, semi-final, quarterfinals, they've all been great tussles, great combinations for games, very unpredictable, especially turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, could go either way, so they've worked out as fantastic games. So they're tough to play because so much thought and effort goes into them, and it's hard, it's sore when you lose with a faction, but hopefully they've made great battle reports for you to enjoy. Right, I think we broke the record for that one, literally a second each for choice of units of the game. Fugan and the Fire Dragons, closely followed by Chainsaw and the Banshees. Those 2 Aspect Warrior, Phoenix Lord, and Aspect Warrior unit combos proved to be deadly. Each delivered a killer blow in this game. Multiple kills with these and a charge up here to re-secure the centre of the battlefield. Chainsaw's lightning fast move there to snatch the objective. Both of those units causing real trouble for the Leviathan Tyranids. And then, you guessed it, across here, Death Leaper with its persistence and survival in the game, and that initial assassination as well, destroying the spirits here, taking him down, and then surviving from one turn to the next against the Wraith Lord, standing as tall as they were on the battlefield, and almost bringing one of those things down. That's units of the game here for both sides. And the 2 big fighter units, the ones that were meant to get stuck in, big turkey over there, and the Avatar, they did stayed out of the fight. They let the small people fight there in the middle. So that's the battle. Eldar triumph. They go through to the grand final. You can keep a lookout for that. Hopefully play that around Christmas time, end of the year. We do plan to play the runners-up, 3rd and 4th. We'll settle that once we know which factions have made it through. So Eldar, we're not sure who the Eldar will be playing. Do check out the other battle reports for the knockouts. So all of the quarterfinal games, semi-final battles. They're on YouTube and on membership. When you join us, it unlocks all the bonus content that we have, and you can enjoy all of the knockout games for the league. Great game. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.